I listened to My Digital Farmer podcast with Corinna Bench. So that was the first time I heard about it. I was like, I don't know, you hear it a couple times and you're like, no, that's not for us. Like we're doing fine. I can just put in the work, right? And then yeah, so that's where we heard about it. And I mentioned it to Phil and he's like, oh, that's cool for the future. Yeah, maybe once we're bigger kind of thing. And one day I was doing like the bills and everything and feeling super overwhelmed. I'm like, we're not making enough. Like, we need to cut back. And he's like, we can't cut back any more expenses. Like, there's just certain things you have to pay for when you're farming. So, I was like looking at all the credit card statements and like, oh, we don't need this and we don't need this. And he's like, why don't you just sign up for the online store? He's like, we have to make sales. That's how you make money. It's not cutting back. So he's good that way, where he's like, no, let's just do something more to get the word out that we have products. And yeah, so that's when I was like, okay, I'm going with what Corinna said because she's awesome. And I'm like, okay, we'll do local line. And yeah, you guys were working in Canada too. And I'm like, okay, perfect. It was super scary. Honestly, my heart was like, ooh, and I was like, Kate, got it. Bye. Like I said, you don't want to put out more money. Like when you're already feeling strapped that you're not making enough and your bills are really high, it's like, oh, why would I put out this extra money for a subscription to an online platform? And like you say, you're like, will people use it? But it's been fantastic. Like it paid for itself within the first month. It was good. And then of course it's so easy for people, right? Like everybody's online nowadays, especially since the pandemic. Everybody's like used to buying things online. And it's just, they can be on their couch in their pajamas. They don't have to travel anywhere or find our farm way out in the country. It's just like, oh, click, click, click. Yeah, easy like everything else, right?